what more obvious way than to legally allow pornography sources to educate our children on what sex is, what it means, its purpose, and what it should look like? Yes, this is no joke, guys. Mass media and your very own government is promoting porn giants in a massive psychological sexual abuse campaign aimed at our children. And society as a whole, boasting an all-out attack on our moral fabric and healthy Christian ideals. Spiritual warfare of the highest power. Porn companies are now playing as public service advocates in desperate attempts to violate your worldview and moral compass. They aim to corrupt all and let no one escape their onslaught. And again, all of this psychological abuse is allowed and perfectly legal and promoted by numerous news outlets and mass media sources. How can this be? How did we come to this point? If you thought things weren't so bad or weird yet, well, welcome to the post-reality era. The world of duality, the doublethink and newspeak. Soon companies like Pornhub will be selling Christmas trees or building amusement parks and hosting and sponsoring religious festivals. Try explaining that to your kids. Oh, but wait, if you disagree with this new sexual programming, you aren't sex positive. Another addition to the newspeak lexicon. Sex positive implies that to be progressive and inclusive, you must accept all sexualized concepts. Otherwise, you're some type of bigot or ignorant, or you'll be viewed as closed-minded or judgmental, similar to the use of slut-shaming, or how addressing the inherent health issues of being overweight is now called body shaming, and to accept unhealthy eating habits and being happily overweight is body positive, and loving yourself. This is called newspeak, accompanied by doublethink, the law of reversal, flipping order and nature on its head. All part of this extensive confusion movement. NLP, or neuro-linguistic programming, persuasive language promoted to appropriate and accept absolute nonsense and backwardness. One of the strongest examples of newspeak mind control today is the overly used all of us phrase. This is a groupthink technique used to induce mass confirmation of a viewpoint, behavior, or perspective, as though we are feeling the same thing as the example they are showing us, as if we all work and think from one hive mind. Or if there is a perspective they want an entire population to take, this type of newspeak assumes and imposes this perspective on the subjects, ultimately to narrow the audience's range of thought to fit within the confines of the media. Groupthink, hive mind, or herd mentality are all parallel descriptive concepts for this, and currently we are seeing these examples in the media like never before, and never so clear. Lastly, aside from the sexual assaults of mainstream media and entertainment, have you all noticed how, for the first time ever, everything has suddenly become political? Sister Jessica had mentioned this in some of the comments, and I thought it was fascinating because it was something I thought as well, and I was actually putting it in a video. It's pretty fascinating. I remember a time when a very small minority even cared about politics. Now it seems like everyone is an activist for something or advocates some type of movement. Today we see sex, identity politics, or equality. Politics in general has also become a blanket theme in the media. Politics in everything, a designed and controlled battle for everyone to join and fight. Whoever you are, whatever you are, surely they have provided you a political war to enlist in. This not only divides us and distracts us from the esoteric plots beneath the surface, but it ensures that we trust in their system, that we believe what they tell us, and that we rely on their system to fix things. So they make things appear to be broken until we scream and cry for their help, reinforcing their stronghold on our minds and will. If you haven't noticed, they are programming society, especially millennials, into being liberal Marxist socialists or right-wing patriotic nationalists, going head-to-head to fulfill the establishment's alchemic marriage via controlled proxy wars. See, we understand politics are soap operas for social engineering. It helps shape perspective and helps make our post-reality appear real. So it is inherent that they get us all to participate, to believe, and to accept. So they manipulate our thoughts via emotion, controversy, and carnal desires, to in turn diminish our use of logic and guarantee our allegiance to their magnum opus or great work, We are victims of mass psychology, spiritual possession, and the desensitization from advanced technology. So as a society, in general, we tend to suffer from an encompassing stretch of ADHD. And our reality needs to be scripted, like a movie or TV show, to keep our attention. Otherwise, we would not care about politics or anything at all for that matter. They must design our reality to ensure our perspectives and actions are properly guided and controlled. For all these things have been already written and must be fulfilled to bring forth the day of judgment and the gathering of his people. As we await this day, we stay faithful in anticipation, strong in mind and spirit, and expose the darkness as it plays out before us.